wish I can see you right now and ask you this question one-on-one. I would have asked you, what has marriage taught you? What lessons have you learned being married? Well, I can't go to the street and start asking people, but I'm passing this message to you through this avenue. Because these days we hear a lot of things concerning marriage. People will come and tell you marriage has been so wonderful, marriage has been so good. Some will tell you it was a bad experience. I never had it good. Some will tell you it's even a scam to get married. But let's set our mind back to the creation, where God, who instituted this marriage of a thing that we are talking about. At first, the Bible says everything that God created was good. Please take note of that. That means marriage was good. Okay, when God was done creating everything in the garden, he set man to be in charge. He set man to till the land, to dress the land, to make sure everything is kept and is in order. And at the cool of the evening, the Bible says God will always come down to have fellowship, to speak with the man, to communicate with the man. It get to a time, God saw it that, I can't be coming every evening to talk with this man. And whenever God does not come, automatically the man will be lonely. And the Bible says God saw that the man was lonely. It decided to create the woman. And everybody know the story. It took the rib and it was a replica of man. It gave to the woman. Okay, and they were set to be in charge of everything in the garden. Not only that, it gave the woman to the man as a companion, so that you will have time to negotiate with her, to talk with her, to play with her. Not only that, it makes sure that we are above everything in the garden. It told them to go as far as multiplying, have as many children you want. You understand? It went as far as making sure that they are in charge of everything. Are you still going to tell me that marriage is not good, or God has not done well for creating this marriage? Because marriage is a gift to humanity. You understand? It's a gift to humanity. It was what God gave us. After Adam must have come back from work, tilling the land, doing everything in the garden, coming back tired. But there will be somebody there waiting to receive him, to keep him, to make sure you give him his food, and make him happy. And that was the initial plan why God instituted this thing, marriage. It was a gift. The Bible said in Hebrew 11:4, it said marriage is honorable and the bed undefiled, something that God honors. It was something that God hold in a high esteem. He honors it. He was seeing it going and he loved it. But today, what do we hear? So many people will come. Marriage is a scam. Don't get married. Don't do that. Don't do this. Marriage has not been good. But I'm going to let you know today that yes, I can agree with you that marriage is a scam in this area. In this area, I'm going to mention here in this video. Number one thing why you will come out and blame marriage is because why? It was the choice you made. Yeah. You can't blame marriage. It was the choice you made. You are the one that made the choice. Probably when you were dating or when you were in courtship, you saw all the red flags that shouldn't make you go ahead. But what did you do? You decided to go. You decided to enter because you were thinking you can do it yourself. You were thinking marriage plan was in your hand, so you can turn it the way you want. But unfortunately, it's not like that. It is not like that. It was God that instituted it, and he has gave out his laws that will guide it. So it was your choice. Don't blame marriage. Don't say marriage was bad. Don't say marriage was not good. The Bible says everything God created was good. What was your choice? If you can sit down and think back and see that today, that hair or whatever you are passing through in that home, you saw it, but you didn't listen. You were not moved by that because you were always thinking of the fantasy. You never know that there was real life to what you are going to meet there. So don't blame marriage. Blame the choice that you made. Number two, why marriage will be a scam or will not be good to you is because why? The family background where you came from. I once counseled a lady that told me that she will have children, but she doesn't want the man to pay her bride price. I said, why? I was trying to talk to her. I said, yes, because of what she saw her father did to her mother. He said there was never time that she saw them in that good, good atmosphere or sharing love to each other. He said there was nothing like that. It was always brutal every moment. And the father will keep on telling, I married you. I paid your bride price. You have nothing to say. You must obey. And that thing went along to affect. It affected the way she saw marriage. And because of that, she's going with that consciousness that she will not allow any man to be her bride price. Are you still going to blame marriage? Because why? She was raised in an environment that was not conducive for her. And the third thing that also can make you say, yes, marriage was a scam, marriage is not good, is because why? When you don't obey the instruction concerning marriage, it will be like a scam. Yeah. God gave his instruction. After God gave Adam Eve, he instructed them even in the garden. He told them there are some fruits you should eat. There are some things you should not touch. But did they obey? They didn't obey. They didn't obey the instruction. And at the end, what did it landed them? It landed them frustration. It landed them being cursed. That is exactly what is happening to a lot of people. Don't blame marriage. Blame the instruction you have not obeyed. God gave you instruction. Even probably when you were dating that man or that woman, there was a lot of revelations. God spoke to you because God knows that marriage is honorable. He values it so much, and he knows the implication if you don't get it right. He knows he can make you and he can break you, but God come to meet you and give you instruction. My son, my daughter, watch out for certain things. Do this, don't do that. But you say no, because I've made up my mind. It is Mr. Poor, I must marry. Nothing will change my mind. Oh no, it is patience that must be. Nothing will change my mind. At the end of the day, are you still going to blame marriage? So when we talk about what has marriage taught you, what lessons can you bring out of that marriage, you should be able to look back to where you have missed it. Don't come and be telling people marriage is scam, marriage is bad. Let me tell you, my brother and sister that is watching me, especially those of us that are not married yet, marriage is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful journey that when you experience it, you will love it. And you will keep on glorifying God. Because the totality of it all is that it brings glory to God. Any marriage that God is in the center, it will turn back the glory back to God, the creator of marriage. So don't let anybody deceive you and say marriage is scam, marriage is not good. You know why? Because they made their own choice. You know why? Because they were not raised in a good environment. Probably their parents also make a own choice, gave birth to children that also learned and took up from them. And thirdly, because why? They never obeyed the instruction of God. God spoke, God gave them instruction, but they didn't obey. So at the end of this video, I want you to write me there in the comment section what has been your experience. If it has been rough, don't worry. There's still a way out. That is why I'm here. Contact me personally and I will talk with you. God bless you. Share, like, and leave your comments. Bye.